Sara Evans is a country superstar, has a new single, 21 Days, that's blowing up the charts, plus a new album and tour on the way. Sara, thank you so much for your time today.
Absolutely. Thank you as well.
First of all, we got to talk, you're having an incredible week. Let's talk a little bit about Stagecoach and that performance that just blew up the internet.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I swear that was probably one of the highlights of my entire career. And I mostly because it impressed my children so much. They were so amazed. And my son Avery commented on one of the posts that I posted of Post. He said, "Impeccable vibes, mother." And just because it was so fun, there were so many people backstage. We got to meet so many different people. But for Post to do a country set at Stagecoach and then ask 3 people to join him on stage, and I was one of them, was just so cool. And I think now we'll be friends forever.
Suds in the Bucket is a song that you performed. Did he say, Sara, I want you to come on stage with me and perform a song, or did he say Suds in the Bucket? Like, how did the song get chosen?
No, he wanted me to sing Suds in the Bucket. That's like one of his favorite songs. And you can see on the video, like he's singing every single word with me. He's playing guitar on it. Like he knows that song. It wasn't something that he just learned. And yeah, that's what he asked me to sing. And I was so honored.
That is amazing. Let's talk a little bit about 21 Days. Connecting with so many fans, because it can mean anything from a relationship to a habit to anything kind of going on in your life. And so many fans are connecting with that song.
It's funny, and we shot the video for it last week, and the video is 2 of me. It's me in current day and then me 1950s. And it's trying to show like it doesn't matter what decade you're in, it's always hard to break a habit or start a new good habit. It's definitely hard to when you're going, through a heartbreak, and nothing changes ever really. It's always been that way. And so we made the video real funny because the first single that came out, Pride, that video is very sad, very serious, and the song is as well. But 21 Days is more just happy and fun, and it's an amazing summer song, and it just makes you want to dance.
And we have Unbroke that's coming to us in June. But between Pride, 21 Days, give us a little bit of the vibe of what we're going to expect, when the whole album ends up dropping.
Well, I started this album when I was very sad, when I was separated, going through a really, really hard time, and then finished the album when I was in a much better place, and we were back together. And I started writing the album, I think, more than 2 years ago. So it's been a long process. And so I think the fans can expect to feel every emotion possible to the human heart on this album, because it goes really dark, but then it goes really, really light as well.
What is maybe some of the unexpected reactions that you've gotten? Because you've been very public about your relationship, whether it's your book, through the podcast, through your social media posts. I mean, is there an unexpected connection that you have with your fans because you've been so vulnerable with them?
Yeah, I think for the last 20 years, I've been vulnerable with the fans, and they appreciate that. And it feels like we're friends, and there are some fans that, they come to every single show, and after all this time, they do start to feel like friends, and some even like family. And I love that. So, yeah, I'm really, really open with them. I tell them everything that's going on. Like when I hit the stage, we do, I think, 3 songs in a row, and then I talk. And as soon as I start talking to them, I tell them, everything about what's happening, and if I, sprained my ankle or broke a nail or whatever. I love, and that's one of the reasons for starting Diving In Deep, because the podcast, because I wanted that long form conversation with the fans.
Dennis Quaid, Martina McBride, which is an amazing episode. I just listened to that and watched that the other day. And then Ernest, who's going to be at Windy City Smokeout over the summer here in Chicago. So a lot of episodes to go ahead and check out on that podcast.
Absolutely.
Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming tour, preparing the set list, the costumes, the order, what you're going to be doing. Tell me a little bit about the preps that are going on.
My shows and my tours are really like 90% focused on the music. I'm always very, very strict about what musicians we hire, because I want them to be amazing. And so if you're like a music geek and you come to the show, you're gonna just die over like the bass part that you're hearing on Born to Fly. If you're not, if your brain's not wired that way, but you just love to go to concerts and you just love music for the love of it, it provides that as well. So we do some new songs from the new album. We also do some cool cover tunes, and then the rest is the hits. Go to saraevans.com/tour also to find the tour dates, and come see me. It's really, really fun.
It's going to be a fun time.
Get a VIP meet and greet so I can meet you and talk to you backstage.
That is amazing. Sarah, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.